time, so say goodbye. What is yours now is mine, and I dream broken dreams. I make them come true.
It's the Run-In Podcast. Here is your host Big B and Gothic Barbie.
What is up, everybody? I'm Big B.
I'm Barbie.
You already know what we do. I'm also going to take the time to quickly shout out again that Miss Barbie has her own gaming Instagram going up right now. It's at the Gothic Gamer. She posted some DMC reviews and she's got posts going. Also, PlayStation 4, Gothic Barbie 25, correct? Your
Yes.
username? Add her, play some Apex Legends with her. She's been gaming on that hardcorely like all day, so not even gonna lie. Anything you want to add about your gaming channel, or you playing with you, or?
It's really awesome, and if you play with me on PS4, I am a noob on Apex Legends, but I have 5 kills so far. That's pretty cool for a day's work.
For a day's work. Anyway, let's go ahead and get what you hopefully came to listen to, and that is some wrestling topics. So let's get to some wrestling. First things first, I want to open up with the way SmackDown opened up with The Miz responding to Shane McMahon about his beatdown at Fastlane in front of his father and throwing down a WrestleMania 35 challenge.
Oh, Lord.
Not really. I'm a Miz fan. I'm just not really a fan of his babyface work. Him as a babyface does not really work for me. Shane as a babyface would have worked a lot better and had Miz as the heel. But I see where they're going with it. Couldn't really have Miz as a heel and have his father involved in the angle at the same time.
Yeah.
It'd have been really hard to do. Which I'm not saying Miz is a horribly bad babyface. His promo last night was damn good. Of course, it's the Miz. Doesn't matter how he cuts a promo, it's damn good.
Yeah,
all
he's
the
always
time.
great on the mic.
So I'm kind of wanting to see it and kind of not, because I know it's just going to be a spot fest with Shane. I know I've said that several times if you listen to these podcasts, but that's all Shane McMahon is. Is it just someone who can jump off of buildings, or not buildings, but cells, or jump off the top rope to the table? That's all he does. It's just pretty much to put it, he's a spot monkey. He was back in the Attitude Era. He still is now. Whenever it was, I can't remember, the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, he jumped off the top of the cell, about damn near died. It's just things that he does. So it come to be acceptable from him. Up next, I want to talk about the Iconics, which I know you're not fans of.
No, it sounds like birds squawking. Like caw.
They beat Sasha and Bayley last night.
By cheating.
They still beat Sasha and Bayley last night. That's all that matters. And now it seems that there's going to be a multi-tag team match for the women's tag team titles, with Sasha and Bayley defending against Nia and Tamina, Natalya and Beth Phoenix, and apparently the Iconics now, because they went and upped and beat Sasha Banks and Bayley last night on SmackDown. Oh, something I do want to bring into that real quick. Lacey Evans coming out and doing the distraction. I would have understood if the distraction meant something. I think you touched on that while we were watching it, but she just came out, turned around, and nobody pinned nobody and beat them or nothing after that spot.
Yeah, the distraction, as we've always seen on WWE, it's a major thing. When somebody gets distracted, that's when they usually steal a pin or something like that. And no, they just continued wrestling. They actually did that stupid little commercial thing where they have the box in the corner, and that was it.
I do know that Lacey Evans was supposed to be fighting Asuka at WrestleMania 35 for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Apparently that's not going to happen because they're having a fatal four-way on SmackDown next Tuesday. Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, Naomi, and Carmella are actually in the match, and whoever wins that is going to fight Asuka at WrestleMania. Now, it's been rumored and penciled in, supposedly, that it's going to be Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose, and a triple threat with Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship. But, I mean, who knows? Lacey Evans might come out and be a surprise entrance in this fatal four-way, make it a five-way, and Who knows?
Like, I don't even think WWE knows what they're doing at this moment in time.
And that is really sad because the fact that they're this close to WrestleMania, they still don't have the SmackDown Women's Champions figured out. Pretty much don't have the Raw women, I mean not the Raw, but excuse me, the Raw Tag Team titles figured out, the SmackDown Tag Team titles figured out, the Intercontinental title figured out. Don't really know what the hell's going on with the SmackDown, the WWE Championship. That's to be continued here in this podcast here in a little bit. I really don't know what's going on with half of these matches. They're too focused on the Rousey, Lynch, and Flair match, which, I mean, they should be. They're focused on Batista and Ace. They're focused on Miz and McMahon. And
I know, but there's other, there's a whole other. It lasts for quite a few hours. You can't just throw crap together and expect people to enjoy it.
Well, it's true, but that's what WWE does best. It's like, okay, we're basically the only thing out here right now that's popular and people talk about and trending, so we can give you whatever the hell we want to give you, and you're going to watch it regardless. That's the way WWE's been for a while. Next subject I want to touch on is Rey Mysterio cut a promo last night. And apparently in that promo, he said that he is facing Samoa Joe for the United States Championship at WrestleMania. Okay, don't really have a problem with it. You're a Ray fan. I don't have a problem with Ray. They'll put on a great match. Joe and Ray will. What I do have a problem with, John Cena was rumored to fight Samoa Joe for the United States Championship at WrestleMania 35. That's how come he couldn't be in the retirement match with Kurt Angle. Apparently he's not in that match, so what was John Cena doing so much that he was too busy to where he couldn't come out and help Kurt send him off in a very, very fashionable way?
Yeah. Like I said, I don't even think WWE knows what they're doing at the moment. I really don't.
But something on that Kurt Angle thing, and I posted it on Instagram, the Views on Wrestling, go check it out. WWE has been paying attention and are scrambling right now because of this negative reaction that the Kurt Angle and Baron Corbin angle has led into, with Kurt Angle announcing that he's the retirement match. And now WWE might be, changing plans very, very quickly, like anywhere between now and WrestleMania. My thing is, we're getting swerved. WWE is trying to troll us. Baron Corbin's going to come out and at WrestleMania and act like he's going to fight Kurt Angle. All of a sudden, John Cena's music is going to hit. Cena's going to come out, beat the hell out of Corbin, look right at Kurt Angle in his face, and Kurt Angle's going to ask him, why do you think you have what it takes to face me? And Cena's going to say ruthless aggression, the same way he debuted. I honestly believe that's what's going to happen.
Well, I guess it's just a wait and see kind of thing. Because a lot of people were pissed off on social media about the whole Baron Corbin announcement.
Yeah, I'm one of them. I threw my hands up and I was basically done. I know it's a SmackDown, so let's get back onto the topic at hand. Speaking of the Ray thing, his son, he is huge now.
Yeah, poor Ray. I thought he was the child being.
I mean, last time I seen him, Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio was having, battling for his rights on a pole match. And he was just a little thing, and now he's like almost a foot, maybe 2 feet taller than his father.
Yeah, like he could very well pick Ray up and just put him in his pocket.
That's very true.
That's going to be his WrestleMania 35 entrance.
Something that followed after was the KO show with Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair as the guest on this show. Kevin Owens, first off, is great.
Yeah, he's funny.
Just effing great. So, I'm not going to deny that. He's one of my favorites. Him, Samoa Joe, and Rusev. Those are my favorites, will be my favorites till I die. AJ Styles in there as well. But the whole Becky and Charlotte confrontation was good. They really didn't talk or say that much. Kevin Owens did the talking, which he's great on the mic. Let him do it. Let him run with it. They just brawled. It was, for the most part, it was okay. It was there. It did what it was supposed to do at that time. But it kind of looked weak a little bit. especially with them just holding on and hugging each other and just rolling across the barricade or
Yeah.
shoving somebody across, the barricade. And Charlotte at one point was getting held back by one of the officials, and the official let go of her, and like she's supposedly supposed to be mad at Becky and wanting to rush her and try to fight her, and Charlotte is just looking around for somebody to hold her back so that way she doesn't look stupid.
It's like, okay, what do I do now?
I thought that was so great, but moving on though, the AJ promo was next. He like, oh my god, he basically all but got on his knees for Orton. Like he put him over so bad. I mean, which Randy Orton is a future Hall of Famer. Not denying that. AJ Styles is a future Hall of Famer. But AJ like majorly put Randy Orton over in that promo segment. And basically, he just said that he's going to WrestleMania and he's not there to build anything. He's there to tear the house down. Promo did what it had to do. It ticked all the boxes for me.
Ticked all the boxes.
So I'm not mad at that. Oh man. Alright, this is what we're gonna spend maybe a few minutes on talking about. The Bryan promo segment before the gauntlet match with Kofi Kingston.
Captain Planet came out, and that's his new nickname. He needs to be Captain Planet.
Oh, that's what some people call him. The promo was fine. Daniel Bryan's a damn good heel. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He is a great heel. Nothing wrong with his promo. Just wanted to mention it. The Kofi Kingston Gauntlet match followed. He took out Sheamus. And okay bout between him and Sheamus. Sheamus is getting old. I heard it a while back that Sheamus is dealing with injuries, and that's why he's in a tag team now, and the bar had been together for so long.
Yeah.
It's because Sheamus is dealing with injuries. He's not clear to do singles competition really that much.
Yeah.
So that's why he's been in the tag team. They put on a decent match. Cesaro and Kofi put on a decent match, but Cesaro missed a lot of his spots.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Cesaro anyway.
I used to be, but WWE had just made it to where you just don't care about him or Sheamus anymore.
Yeah, it's to the point where it's almost laughable now.
Yeah. Followed with Samoa Joe and Kofi. Those two put on a damn good match. That was a damn good showing.
Yeah,
Kofi obviously ended up pinning. Next we had Orton. Orton really botched a pin spot at the end of that where Kofi was supposed to do his move, roll over on him and pin him. I don't know what the hell Randy Orton was trying to do, but Randy Orton was like laying there throwing legs up and trying to roll out of the ring. So I don't really know what Randy was trying to do at that point. Oh, my bad. It was so dismissible that I forgot about the Eric Rowan and Kofi Kingston gauntlet match. And I guess they weren't going to let and make it believable that Kofi could actually beat Rowan. So I called it before the gauntlet match happened. I was like, okay, somebody's going to be the short pin, the short part of the match.
Yeah.
And it was Rowan who DQ'd himself by beating the holy hell out of Kofi. And then after Kofi beat Randy Orton, and everybody's like, oh man, Kofi's going to go to WrestleMania and have his WrestleMania 35 moment.
I was waiting for it. I was not disappointed because I was like, okay, here comes Vince McMahon out to be a racist dick. And lo and behold, out come Vince McMahon.
To be a racist dick.
Yeah, to be a racist dick.
And he was. And he's like, oh, congratulations, Kofi Kingston. You're going to go to WrestleMania 35.
But
if you can beat this one other guy right here. And then out comes Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, of course, as everybody know, beat Kofi. Kofi, I don't know if he's going to WrestleMania or not or whatever, but
I was mad. I was actually, this was one of the few matches that I was actually interested in. I want Kofi to win so bad. I was getting excited. And like I said, as soon as he pinned, I was like, where's Vince McMahon to be a dick?
Well, I'm afraid that WWE is what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you interested and invested in it and want you to cheer for Kofi so that way he can go to WrestleMania and win and they'll blow the roof off. But WWE is going to keep doing this and pulling this charade that I'm afraid that they're finally not going to care if Kofi goes to WrestleMania and wins.
No one's really going to care by the time WrestleMania rolls around.
Because Kofi's going to have a match to qualify to get into the WrestleMania 35 main event again against Daniel Bryan. And they're like, okay, Vince has swerved us like 3 times already. Okay, was it not going to happen again? To the point, I don't care.
Yeah, it's going to end up being a pee break match for whatever Kofi's in. It really is.
And something surfaced. I know it's all a work because WWE is the one that posted it. But there's a video online, Wrestling Inc., Case I Seats, everybody has it. I think it's on Instagram now. Kofi, Big E, and Xavier Woods all talking to each other. And Xavier and Big E is trying to get Kofi to quit the WWE with them. And they're talking about the glass ceiling that everybody has to try to reach. And every time you break through, there's always another ceiling that you got to break through. And it's just a never-ending cycle. And Kofi is trying to tell them, hey, look, guys, I've been this way my whole career for 11 years. Every time I climb a mountain, there's always another one. And every time I climb it, there's another one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, obviously, Kofi is going to find a way to get into the WrestleMania 35 main event. That is the way that it's supposed to be. Leading up to it, I hope WWE does not ruin his, investation that the crowd has behind him right now.
Yeah, because Kofi is so over right now, and everybody loves him.
Everybody. I mean, fun part about that whole gauntlet match segment was all the superstars in the back watching the TV.
Yeah.
And at one point it cuts away and it's the New Day, and then you come back, the Usos are with them, and the Usos have pancakes and they're feeding everybody. It was one of those spots that made me laugh. So that was real fun to me. I like the Usos. I'm just not a real fan of their dungeon style promos that they cut sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm a Uso fan too. Anyway, I guess that's gonna be it for this episode. I really don't have much to say. Overall, SmackDown was significantly better than Raw. Raw got a 6.5 from me. SmackDown got maybe a 9. SmackDown was really good. It would have got a 10 if Kofi would have won. If WWE wouldn't have pulled their swerve crap again.
Now, see, your rating system is different from mine. Mine goes from a poop emoji to a unicorn emoji, and I gave it a unicorn emoji.
So that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's real good.
It's basically like a scale of 1 to 10, except 0 is like a poop emoji.
All right. You guys heard it here first from Barbie. Don't ever be on the side of the poop emoji.
Sorry.
Alright, guys. Here we go. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. One more time, I'm going to promote Miss Barbie.
Yes.
Instagram, @TheGothicGamer. She does a lot of cool shit on there. She's hot. She's cute. She's fun to talk to. Go in there and enjoy some of her stuff, her content, her videos, the DMC review. She is going to be coming on YouTube, I promise. We're working on everything. I've been working, diligently today trying to get videos made and trying to get intros and outros made and scripts going, and It's just been a hassle for me today while she'd been doing nothing but playing Apex Legends.
Yeah, I, on the other hand, have been super lazy.
But that's her job, to be a gamer. So, nothing against that. But anyway, guys, I'm at BigB912 on Instagram. She is at GossipBarbie25. And I guess we'll catch y'all later.
Bye.